Alright, so let's get into this. For Sledge, I run for the M59, shotgun. It's typically a laser. I don't really run a sight, but if I were to run, it'd be Reflex C. For the L8, ACOG, flash hider, vertical grip. And for every handgun, always use muzzle brake. I don't know why you wouldn't, unless it's Cav's gun, then you really don't have a choice. But otherwise, it's typically no laser and always muzzle brake. Thatcher's gun, I don't really run this gun anyway, but ACOG, flash hider, and angled. You already know the L8 well, for the L8 on him, it's 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. For a shotgun, typically just a laser. Again, I don't really use a sight. I don't know why, but yeah. Ash for the G63. Well, G36. I can't talk. Jesus. Okay, for the G36, 1.5 flash hider and vertical grip. And for the R4C, hollow A, flash hider, and vertical grip. Usually I'd switch it from the hollow A to hollow B. Just depends on how I'm feeling, but mainly it's hollow A. Yeah. Thermite, for his shotgun, laser as always. And then for his AR, 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. Y'all already know about the pistols. So, for the F2, 1.5 flash hider, vertical grip. For her marksman, it's usually 2.5, the ACOG, muzzle brake and vertical grip. I typically only use the muzzle brake for like the Scorpion or like a DMR, so don't really worry about it. But yeah, for her shotgun, I never really use this, so to me it's all personal preference. I just always personal preference. But for this, Reflex A, vertical grip, and laser. Lasers always should be on a shotgun. I don't know why you wouldn't, but yeah. Montagne, he only has the pistols, and it all personal preference. Y'all already know. Anyway, Glaz, typically it's the red dot C or the red dot B, and it's always gonna be muzzle brake. I never change that. So yeah. Fuze. Now for Fuze, it's gonna be ACOG, flash hider, and vertical grip for the LMG, Jesus. For the AK-12, 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. For their blitz, same thing with the pistols, always muzzle brake, nothing really changes. IQ, for the AUG, I typically run hollow B and flash hider, and for the Commando, jeez, I don't know what's up with me and talking today, but for the Commando, it's 1.5 flash hider and vertical grip. For the G8, it all depends on how I'm feeling. It's typically the, red dot C or the hollow A, and sometimes the hollow B, but not necessarily. I mainly run these two. But yeah, so flash hider and vertical grip. You already know about the pistols. Buck is the only one that I'll actually ever use a laser on is automatic. So for the C8, 1.5 vertical, and well, not vertical, I can't talk. 1.5 flash hider and laser. But for the cameras, it's the same thing, flash hider and laser, but this time it has an ACOG. So yeah. Blackbeard. Now Blackbeard for the Mark 17, 1.5 flash hider and vertical grip, and for his DMR, it's typically same thing. 2.0 muzzle brake, vertical grip. It's not really that important. It's all personal preference. Capital, typically for this gun, I use the 1.5 flash hider and vertical grip. But for his LMG 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip, yeah, so that's all personal preference again. So for Habana, I typically choose between the ACOG and the 1.5, just because it all depends on how I feel again. So sights don't really matter. It's all personal preference. Whatever you like, that's what you use. Doesn't matter what anyone tells you. So yeah, but flash hider and vertical grip are the rest. I never use a I never use a laser because it's just like it gives away your positioning. But if you're using a shotgun, it makes sense because you're hip firing. So yeah. Again, on the shotgun, I'm not gonna use a barrel because the barrel is a suppressor. But laser and hollow A. But sometimes I will go either none. I would go none or typically the red dot C. It all depends if I actually want to use the shotgun. But for the bearing 9, hollow A and sometimes hollow B, mainly hollow B though. But yeah, that and flash hider. Let's go Jackal for the C7 2.0 flash hider vertical. PDW, purely personal preference if you want to use this gun. I typically do sometimes, but the 1.5 flash hider and vertical grip, I never really change it up, so there's nothing to really worry about there. For a shotgun, again, I always run the laser because it's a shotgun technically, so it would make more sense because typically you'd be hip firing with it. So that and the hollow A, I never change it. It's either hollow A or just a none. It all depends on the day. Also for his shotgun, just a laser, doesn't matter. Ying, I never play this character anyway, but when I do, it's 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. And for this shotgun, which I never use, I would typically put on this laser and probably red dot C. It just makes more sense to me. Zofia, let's do her LMG first. So for the LMG 2.0, so you guys can see flash hider and vertical grip. For her AR, typically 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. I never really changed those, but if I were to for her AR, it would be probably hollow A. I don't know why, it just looks clean. Anyway, for Dokkaebi, for her Mark 14, the DMR, 2.0, and Muzzle Brake with vertical grip. Never really change it. For the Boss G, you would never use this gun ever. I don't know why you would, but if I were personally using it, it would be vertical grip and laser. The only how you're using that gun is if you're just memeing around, to be fair. Anyway, the SMG-12, I can control this pretty well, but I never really use it because I never really played Dokkaebi anyway. But hollow B and vertical grip. For the Lion 2.0, not really muzzle brake. I don't know why I would. Flash hider and vertical grip, just because it's clean. And for the Marksman, muzzle brake, ACOG, and vertical grip. And for the shotgun, I never use this, but if I were to, it would be vertical grip and laser, just because it's a W. And if I were to put a sight on it, it'd be hollow C, just because it's cleaner to see. It just it's clean. That's all I can say. Finka for the spear, I always use the 2.0 because this is the only one. She's the only one with the spear that actually has the 2.0 because Thunderbird doesn't have it. So 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. For LMG, it's typically between the 1.5 and the ACOG. Typically it's the ACOG though, but vertical grip and flash hider. For a shotgun, I never used this, which I don't know why anyone would. The hollow C and no suppressor and probably vertical grip with a laser. Yeah, just makes sense. I never used it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Maverick, I never used this gun, but people like it anyway. But the 2.0 muzzle brake and vertical grip. For the M4, red dot C or the 1.5, typically the 1.5, but red dot C has been working out really well with Maverick anyway. Not muzzle brake, it's always flash hider and vertical grip, always look for that. Anyway, Nomad, I never use her AK-12, but if I were to, it'd probably be with the ACOG, to be fair. I don't know why I had the 1.5, it'd be the 1.5 or the ACOG. But anyway, flash hider, and that would be it. But for the ARX 2.0 and flash hider, gridlock. So for the F90, it would be 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. For the shotgun, you guys already know, just a typical laser. Come on now, you all know that. No need to go over the GON 6. Anyway, FMG9, it would definitely be 1.5, not muzzle brake. I don't know what's up with me and muzzle brake lately, dude. Like, what's up with that flash hider? Yeah, and the shotgun still be laser and probably hollow B. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Amaru, character I don't really use. You guys already know about the Supernova, but the G8, it would be the 2.0 flash hider, vertical grip, and that would be it. But for the Supernova, you guys already know, probably a sight, sometimes an octo, and then a laser. All depends on where I'm going. For the SMG11, a hollow B, flash hider, and vertical grip. Just because it gives me the feel that I'm doing something. I don't know why. Cali doesn't matter for this. Typically it doesn't. But for this gun, it would be the Reflex C and flash hider. And for this gun, you know, just no suppressor. I mean, unless you're just going in silently, I wouldn't use the suppressor, but personal preference. Yana, I play Yana, so 1.5 flash hider and vertical grip. For the G60, why do I keep saying 63? G36C. Always hollow A because they took her 1.5, which sucks. Flash hider and vertical grip. For Ace, 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. Shotgun, you know, typically just a laser. I don't really put sights on them because they're shotguns. Yeah, anyway, Zero. Now for Zero, I use the 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. For the MP7, typically the hollow A and flash hider, that works out pretty well. Floors, I usually use 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. And for SDMR, typically, whoa, I never would use the 3.0. I don't know what the last time I played him I was thinking anyway. So yeah, the 2.0, muzzle brake, and vertical grip. OSA, I typically run the PDW, and you guys already saw my PDW. It's 1.5 flash hider and vertical grip. But for this gun, 2.0 flash hider and vertical grip. You know, if you guys saw my earlier, you know what it is. Anyway, Sledge, we're gonna use the M for this. Oh, we already did Sledge. I'm kind of slow. Anyway, cut that out. Cut that out. You already know. Yeah. Alright, moving on to defenders. For smoke, we're going to use, for the FMG9, we're going to use the hollow B, not muzzle brake. I don't know what's up with me in having this anyway. But yeah, flash hider. And for his shotgun, typically hollow A and a laser. I don't know why you guys would use the pistol, but you know, because everyone runs the SMG11. But if I was to, you know, run the pistol and be muzzle brake like normal, SMG11, hollow A, flash hider, and vertical grip, you already know. Mute, same thing, you already know, 1.5 flash hider, and you know, typically, you know, the sight would be for him. I don't know, I usually change it up, like with shotgun. So red dot C, the one you saw last, and you already know, laser. And same thing for the SMG11, it never really changes. Castle, I run the red dot C, flash hider, and vertical grip. For his shotgun, typically just be a laser. I never really run a sight again. But super shorty, you know, just a laser. Pulse, yeah, I'm on pulse. For, you know, you already know, y'all just saw this hollow A, flash hider, and vertical. For his shotgun, hollow A, and, you know, laser. I usually switch from hollow A to hollow C. It all depends on the day, but usually hollow C wins. Pistol doesn't really matter. Doc, for the MP5, red dot C, flash hider, and vertical grip. For a shotgun, I would be running vertical and this and a laser. Typically, let me keep it a stack. I usually change it from hollow A, red dot C, or sometimes a hollow C. I don't know why. Hollow C is just kind of clean with this gun in my opinion. The P90, 1.5 flash hider, and yeah, that's about it. Rook, same thing for the, oh, whoa, why did I put on extended? I'm kind of slow, okay. Flash hider, and, you know, I already know 1.5. MP5, same thing, and his shotgun, you know, I never really run it, but y'all already know vertical grip. And laser, yeah. Capcan, 1.5, flash hider, and vertical grip. For the shotgun, I don't really have that on. I don't know why I would, you know. Reflex B, vertical, and laser, yeah. Tachanka, you know, Reflex D, because, you know, that, you never see that anymore. That, you know, it's just fire. Come on, it's just fire. Who would change that anyway? Yeah, that. Then for this gun, I don't know why I keep putting suppressors on this. I don't know what I did the last time I played this character. Anyway, yeah, so this will be my lineup without the laser. Of course, y'all already know. Yeah. Anyway, Jaeger, I don't really shotgun, but y'all already know what I would put on the shotgun. You can guess by now. Hollow B, flash hider, and vertical grip. Bandit, y'all already know. Hollow A, flash hider. You know, it's all pretty self-explanatory at this point. For this, extended barrel and angled grip, just because, you know, it's fire, especially for frost, because, you know, what's our other option? A suppressor. Nobody runs this, let's be fair. And then the shotgun, typically a laser, y'all already know. Valkyrie for the MPX, red dot C, flash hider, and vertical grip. Cav, Hollow B, flash hider. For the spaz, I never use it, but, you know, if I was to, it'd be laser, Hollow A, and yeah. Echo, I can't really change the suppressor, so just a Hollow B. And for the Supernova, y'all already know. Bearing 9, you guys should already get the gist. It would definitely be Hollow A. Yeah. Mira. Dang, I forgot how clean the skin was. Anyway, Hollow C, well, not Hollow C, red dot C, flash hider, and vertical grip. For this shotgun, y'all already know, typically not a sight, and a laser. And for this shotgun, typically just a laser, y'all already know. Lesion for his SMG, typically Hollow A, and I usually run compensator. No, I don't run compensator, I run flash hider. Yeah, flash hider, I don't run compensator, that's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah, flash hider. Ella, okay, now for Ella, I run Muzzle Brake. Don't roast me in the comments, but it's fire, okay. Anyway, Hollow A and vertical grip. For her shotgun, extended barrel, laser, Hollow A, and vertical grip, I'm never changing that. That's always gonna stay the same. Unless they nerf it, then I might have to change it. Anyway, Vigil for the skin, typically Hollow B, flash hider, and vertical grip. And for the boss G, y'all already know, self-explanatory. Y'all already know. Well, most of this y'all already know. Y'all seen previously. Most of them double up on weapons anyway. For his LMG, Reflex C, or sometimes red dot C. I know you're getting the gist of it now. I don't know. This is personal preference with the site. It doesn't really matter. But these are the ones that I use. So flash hider and vertical grip. For the shotgun, I never run it, but if I were to, 1.5, I never use the 2.5 on that. 2.0 on that, and then vertical grip, and lastly, a laser. Yeah. And for this pistol, y'all already know, I never run that laser. I don't know why I have it on, and muzzle brake. That's about it. That's all I needed to change. Alibi. You guys already know. 1.5 flash hider, vertical grip. Y'all already know. And then for the bailiff, laser. That's the only thing I would ever use a laser on, like for a pistol, just because the bailiff is like a shotgun pistol. y'all already know. Anyway, Clash, never run her shotgun, but if you do, put on the laser. For the machine pistol, typically Reflex C and Flash Hider. Cade, Hollow A, Flash Hider, and Vertical Grip, never change it. For a shotgun, I don't really put anything on it, but if I were to, it would be the 2.0, no barrel, Vertical Grip, and a laser, because it's just shotgun. Yeah, that's about it. Mozzie, okay, I run the Commando all the time, so Hollow A, Flash Hider, and Vertical Grip, and I run the P10 Roni as well, y'all already know. So for the P10 Roni, 1.5, Flash Hider, and Angled Grip. Sometimes I switch it from Angled Grip to Vertical Grip, it all depends on the day, to be fair, so yeah, that's all y'all really gotta worry about. But yeah. Warden, I never run him, but his shotgun, you already know, laser, and typically Hollow A. For the MPX, y'all already know, not Muzzle Brake. Why do I have that on anyway? Flash Hider, 1.5, and Vertical Grip. Yeah, for the SMG-12, yeah, Hollow A, Vertical Grip, doesn't matter. Goyo. Sometimes I run the extended, but most of the time it's Flash Hider, so it's all personal preference here, to be fair. Yeah, and then Hollow A and Vertical Grip. And for the shotgun, nothing and laser. Well, oh no, hold on. Hollow A and Vertical Grip. I cannot talk. Oh my, for the AUG, same thing. Hollow B and Flash Hider. Sometimes I change it from Hollow A to Hollow B, depends on the day. MP5, I never use it on one mine, but Hollow A and Flash Hider. Oryx, when that boy has the shotgun out, he's kind of different, so Reflex A, and for him, it all depends on if I do want to run a laser. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Again, it's a day, it all depends. But for this, y'all already know, Hollow A and Flash Hider. Lucy, MP5, I run the Hollow A, Flash Hider, Vertical Grip, Super 90, Reflex A, and Laser all the time. I don't know why I didn't have it on, but I never run the Super 90, so it doesn't matter. Rooney, P10 always, Hollow A, Flash Hider, Angled Grip. Again, I always change it from vertical to angled or angled to vertical. It all depends on the day or how I'm feeling. So, yeah. For the DMR, y'all already know Muzzle Brake 1.5 and vertical. Yeah. T-Bird. Okay, Hollow B, Flash Hider, Vertical Grip. Spaz, Hollow A, and sometimes laser. I never run this, so it could change if I do end up running it, because I don't want people to know where I am. But again, it is a shotgun, and I like to hit fire anyway. But yeah, for the Bearing 9, for her, I decided to switch it up from Hollow B to Hollow A. Well, sometimes I switch it from Hollow A to Hollow B. Mainly it's Hollow B, especially for Thunderbird, but otherwise it stays the same, it doesn't matter. Thorn, for the skin, Hollow B, Flash Hider, and Vertical Grip. For her shotgun, Reflex, I never change it. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't even play that. Azami, okay. Now Azami, since she's the last one on the list, let's put Hollow B, well, not let's put, it's usually Hollow B, Flash Hider, and Vertical Grip. I never change it, and I never use her shotgun, but if I do, you know, these are the attachments: Hollow A, Vertical Grip, and laser. Doesn't matter, run what you want to, y'all already know. Have a wonderful day, y'all already know, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Perfect.